Hey, what's going on? Today is Saturday, August 24th, 2019. You're listening to I guess I just named it the Rambles podcast. I can't even say it. The Robert Rambles podcast. Maybe that's a sign that it's not a good name because I'm having trouble saying it. But, yeah, so, named it that. Still open to new names, really. And but for now, I'm gonna call it that. So, but yeah, I just want to say first off, get this out of the way. Thank you for such a positive reaction to it. My God, like I did not expect this much kindness and love from listening to this poor guy just ramble about his life and complain. Like that's amazing to me. Like so, thank you so much. I don't know. I don't know how to repay you other than, I guess, doing more of these. There's some really good friends out there, I guess. They're really good friends. So I will continue, I guess, recording my complaints and seeing where we go from there. So, but I'm feeling good today. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. We all love the weekend. And I am prepping to do another year of Halloween Horror Nights. Which is, if you don't know, it's an event at Universal Studios, and it's really fun, and we scare people, and it's great. So I'm preparing to do that, scare acting, and I'm hoping for I can get through another year, because it's tiring. You know what the worst part really is for that? And just a way to give you guys a heads up if you like going to Halloween Horror Nights is, can you put the fucking flash cameras away? Do you have to film the whole maze? Do you have to? The worst thing, I think, is that okay, first of all, last year I was a Phantom of the Opera, and I was in a 5-piece suit, and it was hot as balls, and I remember I would jump out and try to scare people, only to meet with the camera of someone recording a Snapchat. Do you know what that feels like when I want to die from heat exhaustion, and I'm trying to get a little bit of, because it feels good when you scare someone, and you're having fun too, being scared. That's the point. But then I go in, and all of a sudden it's a Snapchat, and they're not even looking at me. They're looking at the fucking camera. And there's no way I can scare someone like that. I'm sorry. I cannot scare someone who's looking at their phone at me. I can scare someone if they're looking at me, but not at their fucking phone. It's one thing to film someone, but it's another thing to have your fucking flash on the whole goddamn time. And I remember I hated it, and I would just put my hand up in front of their camera. I didn't care. I'm like, dude, you're blinding me. You're blinding me. I remember a way that we would deal with the stress of the guests and kind of Horror Nights in general is one year, me and two buddies, we would at pretty much at 9 p.m. sharp, we would stop at Cinnabon. We would all have a Cinnabon. We'd sit down together like a family, and we cut it. And this was like every night. This is bad. Here's the thing. When I go into Horror Nights, I think I'm going to come out like shredded or something, because I'm like, okay, I'm in the heat. I'm kind of doing a workout because I'm jumping out. But you don't. If anything, you gain weight during Horror Nights. And trying to get better at the drinking during a podcast thing. Not alcohol. I'm not getting drunk in front of you guys. But, the slurping. So, yeah, anyways, because what ends up happening is you end up going on your breaks, because you have a lot of breaks. That's the one benefit. You have a lot of breaks, and you go on a break, and you are met with a bucket of fucking, like, Oreos and Nutter Butters and all this. Trust me, it's delicious shit, but it is so bad. And at 1 a.m, you're just like, dude, I have nothing else to fuel me right now except maybe a cup of noodles and some Oreos. And that was every night. Now, granted, they do provide, for you to buy food elsewhere, but sometimes your breaks are so short, it's hard for you to run to the area that they sell the good food. And it's tough out there. It's tough out there for a scare actor. Listen to me complain about scare acting. No, but for all seriousness, I do love it. That's why I come back every year. It will be hot, especially the character that I'm playing this year that I really want to tell people. But man, it's. Let me just say, for this year, it's in one of the cool mazes. Okay, it's in one of the mazes that audiences are getting really excited for. Okay, trust me. I bet you that it's in the maze that you want to see the most. Yeah, it is. And you're probably wondering why I'm talking to you all seductive, because I want to lure you into Halloween Horror Nights. I want to lure you into my maze. All right, enough being creepy. So, but still looking forward to it. Hoping I don't die of heat and I can get through it. So, other than that, what else do I got going on today? Oh, you know something I think I mentioned on the podcast yesterday, but I really do want to do. If people are down to do it, and this is a lot to ask for episode 2, but it would be cool if anyone wants to send me any kind of questions about really anything, topics. What do I think about this? What would I do about that? Any questions about life? Let me answer all of them, because I have all the answers for your life struggles. So feel free to message me however you want, and I'll get to it. I think that'd be pretty fun. Because here's the thing, I'm not the smartest guy. So if you have a question about life, just a question that you're like, how do I handle this, Robert? I am the last person you really want to ask, which makes it more fun. I think it makes it more fun, but that's just me. So send it along on the social medias. Here's the thing. This podcast is so unofficial right now. I don't really have like a separate email or anything. I'm in talks right now to set up somewhere to host it, so I'm not just uploading it to YouTube. But I think I will. I think I'm going to be uploading it to YouTube no matter what. It's just as far as other formats go, I guess my goal with this is something you can listen to on the way home from work. You're coming home from a job, and the fucking boss is on your ass, and you're fucking stuck in that cubicle, and the cubicle just seems to be getting smaller by the day, but it's really just a stack of papers. It's the work emails coming in. It is the boss on your ass. It's the fucking coffee maker's broken in the break room. What's the point? What's the fucking point of fucking living anymore? And so you put in, you put yourself in your damn car and you drive home, or you take the bus and you put your headphones in. The AirPods are amazing, by the way. Nothing to tangle. They're very expensive though. But you put your headphones in and you listen to some jackass complain about his day. Now, how does that sound? I'll wait. To me, it sounds pretty fucking good. That's what I would want to listen to. I don't want to listen to oh my God, this just reminds me. I don't want to listen to some guy trying to cheer me up. I don't. I want to relate to someone. And trust me, I got a lot to complain about. Trust me, we'll find something to relate on. We'll find something. There's got to be something, right? But I remember one time when I was really down in the dumps, and I was looking for a podcast that would really inspire me, because we see so much stuff on the internet of like just staying positive and being positive, and just by golly, there's no negativity in the world. There's nothing to consume except positivity, right? So I was trying to find that. I wanted to find that gift that some people seem to have, where they're just positive. Because I don't know if you guys do, but I definitely do. I have friends that seem to be happy 24/7. They seem to be. And I know that's a big sign of like depression, because I deal with that too, where you wear a mask, and it's kind of a Robin Williams complex where you seem like you're the happiest person in the world, but you're really not. But I feel like there are some friends I have that are just, they really are just genuinely happy. Nothing gets them down. And good for them. I wish I could can I sample their DNA and inject it into me? And that probably won't do anything but hurt me. But man, if I could just absorb that power somehow. So I was trying to find that, and I looked up a podcast, and there was this podcast that was it focused on kind of like inspiration. And dude, it was such a joke. Apparently his podcast has been on for like over a decade, but I caught the right episode because this guy, you know, he kind of sounds like this. He's like, yeah, you know, the world, it could be scary. It could be a scary place, but you know, we try to stay positive here. We try to look at the sunshine. You know, sometimes you just got to get up early in the morning. You might be tired, but you stretch it out and you just got to look at the sunrise. Look at the beautiful sunrise and just remember just how precious life is. He would talk like that, and right out of the gate, I'm like, dude, this guy is a scam artist or something. No one's like that all the time, are they? There's got to be something else to it. And but whatever, it's fine if he talks like that. But then he started talking about like himself, and he started talking about his ex-wife. I say ex-wife because she died. And he started talking about her, and he's like, you know, sometimes life throws you a few curveballs, and well, you know, my wife died from cancer, but you know what? Sometimes when I get down, I just like to jump in the pool and have a swim. You know, jump in the pool in the backyard. You know, makes me forget about a lot of things. And I feel like his own podcast is his own form of just like therapy for himself, because of just talking himself into believing that this is normal, that I'm going to go for a swim to forget about my dead wife. No, don't do that. That's not how you handle. I know a lot of people that are better experts than I am on handling grief, but I feel like that's not the way to go. It just seemed so out of left field. My wife died, so I went for a swim, and it was great. Just made me feel good inside. I mean, sure, I miss her, but you know, I love my pool. My pool's great. Oh, that's horrible. You know what I did today that I was kind of getting down on myself. Not down on myself, but I'm like, what have I become? I was on Amazon, which by the way is becoming a problem for me. I am wanting to go to Amazon just for the hell of it. You know, Seth MacFarlane, he's the guy that does the voice of Stewie. He was talking about how Amazon is addicting because, like, you know, granted he's much more wealthier than I am, that he could find himself on Amazon, and next thing you know, $6,000 later, you have a trombone at your doorstep. And it's so true. I was looking up Amazon today, and I was like, you know what? I don't really feel like getting paper towels. Well, how much are paper towels? I go on Amazon, I can get like 8 of them for $20. And then I was thinking about it. I really was thinking about it. And then I thought to myself, do you want to become that person? Do you want to become that person that doesn't even leave their fucking house to buy paper towels? Hey, why don't I add toothpaste on there? Hey, why don't I add, hey, are we out of foil? Foil, I'm shopping right now for foil. Do I want to be that guy that I can't go out to the fucking store and buy some goddamn aluminum foil? I just bought aluminum foil. I did it, and I got it. I brought it home the same day. Same day aluminum foil. Dude, this Amazon's getting out of hand. I don't even want to get into like the corporate politics of it. I'm like, that's another topic for smarter people. But let me tell you something. The addiction of being able, here's the problem. Being able to buy something so easily with the click of a mouse at such a discount price. Because it's not like, I was having this discussion with someone the other day. The way Amazon works, or the way it should work, you would think in some kind of luxurious world where we can just buy discounted stuff, is you would think shopping online would be a luxury. And it is, but I mean an expense. You would think that, you know what, I have to pay extra money to not have to leave my house. And maybe it would be geared towards the wealthy, people that can afford it. Yeah, I don't want to leave my mansion. I'm just going to have someone deliver all my toiletries to me. You would think that's how it would work, right? That rich people can shop online and poor people have to go to the store. But it's not. It's the opposite. If you are poor, you know what? It doesn't even matter if you're poor, if you're middle class, if you're rich. Anyone can shop online and have anything sent to their door at such a discounted price that you can find yourself in the store, have the object that you want in your hand, and then you realize, oh, wait, I can just go on Amazon and buy it, wait 2 days, and get it, and it'll be like half the price. So that thing that you want, you are putting back on the shelf that you could have left with that day to save a couple of bucks. That's kind of crazy. I've done it 100 times. 100 times. Yeah, you heard me. I've done it so many times, and I probably will continue to do it. But that's crazy that it's the opposite. Because if you're rich, that's when you go into the store now. You go into the store when you're rich. You don't go into the store when you're poor. Unless you go in a Dollar Tree, which I love, by the way. Everything's $1 in there. Yeah, that kind of scared me. I was looking at their paper towels, and I'm like, wow, what a deal. Maybe I should. Because I always get the double paper towels, because I'm like, it takes me forever to go through paper towels, but it doesn't. But I didn't want to be that guy. I can't be that guy. I can't be that guy buying toilet paper on Amazon. I can't be that guy. But you know what? Maybe I also got to move with the times. I don't know who else is doing it. Who else is buying toilet? Who else out there, raise of hands, is buying toilet paper on Amazon.com with Prime? That's another thing they added to it. Another thing they had to add was Prime. I mean, granted, that's probably how they got most of their subscribers. Yeah, because there's like Amazon Video. That's how they got a lot of their people, their customers, is probably that a guaranteed 2-day delivery. That's insane. And then, have you ever bought something on Amazon that wasn't Prime? You're like going to lose it. I have to wait 7 days? I have to wait 7 days for this flashlight I want. I bought a laser pen at 3 a.m. When am I getting that? Oh, it's not on Prime. I have to wait. You tell me I have to wait a week and a half for my laser pen. What am I supposed to do? Go to the store and buy a laser pen? I don't even want the laser pen. It just looked cool in the photos. It was like a couple bucks. Yeah. So that's... I don't know what to do about that. I can't fix Amazon's problems. Well, or the people... I can't fix how we deal with them. Amazon has no problems right now. Amazon is fucking sitting pretty. Amazon's going to buy Disney. I'm calling it. Amazon will purchase Disney. Or it's the other way around. I don't know. Who is more powerful? Probably Disney. Speaking of buying out, Hasbro apparently bought Death Row Records. I mean, what are we going to have now? We're going to have action figures of Tupac. We're going to have like... some Tupac, Dr. Dre, Kung Fu action. I don't know. Oh, can we have some like MC Hammer? MC Hammer dancing toy? Now that's something. I could see that. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Look, for real though, how many potheads out there are not going to buy a Snoop Dogg action figure? You're telling me you're not going to buy a Snoop Dogg action figure? It's going to be the first thing they buy. It comes with a blunt in hand. You know. Dude, you can have the whole collection. You can have the Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Dr. Dre collection. You can have... I don't know. I'm kind of tempted. I think I'd buy a Tupac action figure. Why not? You know, having Snoop Dogg riding on one of the, I don't know, My Little Pony action figures. Maybe that's what happened in the pitch. Is that what they're doing? What's the point of them owning it? I'm really curious. I don't know. What comes next? What comes next for old Hasbro? Who knows? Well, man, those 20 minutes go by fast. Well, I am not sure. I'm still figuring out the proper length of these episodes, podcasts, episodes. Yeah. I'm not sure. I've seen a lot of podcasts that go for over an hour, and there's that one podcast I love is the 10-minute podcast with Will Sasso, and that is, as it says in the name, 10 minutes long. So, still figuring it out. I guess this is a rambling podcast, so it could go on for as long as it can. I want it to be free thinking, but, you know, where I'm not worried about time, but at the same time I am, where I have a limit. But yeah, and I'd like to aim for this to be, you know, a commute. It's the length of your commute, whatever that is. What's the average commute to work, you think? Maybe a half hour? I don't know. If you, it's hard to say in LA anyway. But something around that would be ideal. But that's really it for the podcast today. Again, feel free to message me in some capacity. Any questions you have, any and I say this completely without any indication that I know what the hell I'm talking about. That's kind of the bit, is send me things that you want advice on from me, questions that you need answered, any questions you need answered, and I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can change your life, if I can maybe inspire you the way that creepy podcaster did with his dead wife. Maybe I can do something like that and inspire you as well. Well, thank you for joining the Robert Rambles podcast. I am Robert, and I hope to see you again. And I hope to record again. So, thanks for joining me, and I will... Oh, man, I really need to come up with some kind of hook for the ending. I don't even know how to end these things. So I will talk to you through a microphone later. See ya.